you would say something very simple to a person on the road these days, and they would immediately backlash on you in ways that you couldn't even imagine. I'm aware of that too, because a lot of people are walk around with a whole heap of baggage, and when them see you, them just feel as if you're the right person for them to dump it on. I'm aware of that. And many people who are like that, if you know you're going to go on the road with certain energy, just stay home. Just stay home.
Success don't come overnight. No matter no substance over hype. Do it for the love, we not do it for the life.
Welcome everyone. Welcome back to another video with your girl Marie here on Let's Chat. Today, guys, we'll be getting into a topic that many people have been, talking to me about way before I even have started this YouTube channel. We have always been, chatting about this topic, and tend to always want to know why people behave in such way, when they reach to certain levels in life. So yes, I know many of you might be wondering what today's topic is going to be about based on what I just said. So yes, guys, today we will be having our chat about treating others less than you, or we can say the popular versus the unpopular. And we have to admit that we're living in a world where many people, when they reach to certain levels or they're in certain spotlights, they tend to, it's not everybody can manage certain levels of success and still maintain their true selves. Some persons, they tend to get caught up in the hype, the money, the fame, and lose focus or lose control of themselves, right? Because it's not everybody, as I said before, it's not everybody can manage the spotlight, and it's not everybody can maintain their true personality when they reach to a certain levels of popularity, right? So yes, guys, today we'll be talking about the popular versus the unpopular. And I've had some persons feedbacks in my head of how they feel when it comes on to this topic. And even if you're not popular, but those of you who feel as if you have certain things, and because you can wear certain clothes and you can go to certain places, or you just feel in your head as if you are better than some people. Yes. I think everybody guilty of that. Oh gosh. Yes, so I think somewhat we can all say that we are guilty of maybe treating someone less than we should, as I mentioned in previous videos as well. What many people have difficulty with accepting to is when you do something wrong, or when you're guilty of something, to accept it, to admit to it. That's what many people up to this day, they have a challenge, accepting and admitting to themselves, and not only to themselves but to other people. Like, you're guilty of something, and instead of for you to just be straightforward, be blunt about it, be honest about it and say, yeah, say true, I can admit that I was such and such, and I said such and such, and whatever. Many people struggle until the day they die to admit to being dishonest. And as I said before, my channel is all about how we can learn to improve each other, right? So Me myself, I am learning and I am trying to master not to treat others less than I would want someone to treat me. Because guys, it is horrible. It is so horrible when you treat persons less than you would want to be treated. You know, just think about it. I'm sure many of you, when you go out to restaurants, to the mall, if you go out to the hotel, wherever you go, you want the best of treatment. And be sure as you step into to a hotel, as I said before, or to a restaurant, if the hostess or whoever that's, or your waiter or your waitress, if they don't greet you in certain way, or if they don't make you feel a certain way, you feel uncomfortable and you feel as if, boy, this a customer service don't worth my money, you know, and whatever. Or it's same as if you go to a family house and when you got everybody for a screw, or your family members them not treat you or not talk to you in a certain way, you know how it feels. Same as if somebody on social media message you asking you for a favor or asking you for a helping hand, and because you feel as if you are at a certain level, you don't have to respond to this person. Yes, it is your time, don't get me wrong, it's your time you're on. So if you feel as if I have to respond to your person, yeah, that's fine. But all I'm saying, guys, is that extend the same courtesy to others as you would want others to extend to you. Sometimes all it takes is just putting yourselves in other person's shoes, Sometimes that's all it takes, guys. Just put yourselves in other person's shoes. If somebody reach out to you on social media, and this is where I'm heading now when it relates to the popular versus unpopular, because many persons have been texting me about their previous different situations that they have encountered with popular persons on social media. And because they are unpopular, they don't tend to get any recognition from these persons. And sometimes all it takes is just for you to remember too where you're coming from, because I'm sure many of you who are popular now on social media, if you reflect years ago, you weren't where you are now. You understand? And you would like somebody who is at your level now to give you a push if they could, or if they can. You understand? So sometimes all it takes, guys, is for you to put yourselves in other person's shoes before you reject a person or overlook a person or think less of a person. Just put yourself in that person's shoes. I can recall a young lady messaged me about another young lady who is on social media, who is very popular, whole heap of thousands of followers, and she is just at the bare minimum, she messaged that female about helping to promote and so forth, and the response that she got from the young lady is that she don't have any time to do that. I have to pause. Come on, guys. How long does it take for you to share someone's post or to share something that someone sent to you? Just for you to give a helping hand to help promote something. How long does it take you, in you being honest with me here, how long does it take you to click on the icon and to press share to your status? Guys, it takes less than a minute. Less than a minute. And I think that's where a lot of corruption is coming from too, in our society, and in how many people treat other people, and in the violent activities too that many people tend to be doing to other people is because sometimes when you can do a good, you turn the other cheek instead of doing a good, and that builds up hate. It builds up fight against. It builds up a whole lot of negative energy when you could basically change all of that just by giving a helping hand. I'm not going to be one-sided. I know many of you who are very popular, you have worked very hard to reach to where you are, right? Being honest, you have worked very hard to be where you are, and you have every right to decide who and what you're going to spend your time on doing. And I know there are many persons too who wait on you to reach to a certain level for them to reach out to you for help. Yes, I am aware of those kind of persons too. I'm aware of them, right? And the minute you don't help them, they have a problem with you. I'm aware. But guys, I'm talking about if you can help. It won't kill you if you can help, right? No, the popular people tend to feel as if they are better than the unpopular, and because of that they treat the unpopular less than they would want someone to treat themselves. And there's a popular saying too that you should treat others according to how you would like to be treated, and that goes a far way. As I mentioned some scenarios before, when you go to certain places, the kind of treatment you want. Just remember that, guys. So that's what I want to chat about today, guys, is please to ensure that wherever you go, sometimes just a positive word, sometimes just the way how you behave towards a person can change a lot about a person. Sometimes you see some persons on the road and they're going through a lot of things, and many things is going wrong in their lives, and they have nobody to talk to, nobody's treating them well, and you just being nice to that person changes a whole lot for the person. So all I'm saying today, guys, is just treat others how you would like to be treated. And even sometimes you will encounter some persons will just get angry on you, especially on the road. You meet some persons, the simplest of, you would say something very simple to a person on the road these days, and they would immediately backlash on you in ways that you couldn't even imagine. I'm aware of that too, because a lot of people are walk around with a whole heap of baggage, and when them see you, them just feel as if you're the right person for them to dump it on. I'm aware of that. And many people who are like that, if you know you're going to go on the road with certain energy, just stay home. Just stay home. Because you can't be throwing out your downfall and your I don't even know the word to use. You can't be throwing out something just because things is not going right for you. You throw it out on somebody else that does nothing, that didn't hurt you, that didn't do anything to you. You can't do that. And sometimes I wonder why many of you tend to be like that. The person don't do you any harm, and just a simple question, because your day not go right, or no money in your pocket, or you have certain issue with certain people, and you encounter this person that you don't even know. Just a simple question a person might ask you on the road, and you take it the wrong way, and maybe you even all want to fight the person, build up argument with the person over that simple thing. So many of us, we have a lot of approach that we need to change. And just thanks a lot to all of you who have subscribed, all of you who have comment, like, and share my channel. Please to keep that energy going, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. You wouldn't even know how much I appreciate you guys. And don't forget to share your opinion in my comment section of how you find this video. And see you next time, guys, when we chat here on Let's Chat. Take care.